It's a beautiful spring afternoon here in Adelaide, so what better time than to show you my mobile video creation setup. Let's go. Hi, my name is Pete and this is Studio Live Today, where I help you create, record and release your best music. And today I've got my mobile video creation rig ready to go and ready to show you what I use to create videos on the go. Now you might say, Pete, aren't you all about music? Well, if you are a musician or if you are a music creator, then these days with social media so prominent and Instagram sharing and Facebook and YouTube and all the rest, you probably will end up being a video content creator as well, because your fans, your followers, your subscribers will want to know more about your music creation process. So being able to quickly and easily create some video content to go along with your music is going to go a long way to increasing your exposure and improving your music sharing online. So let's now dive in and take a look at what the setup is that I use. And here it is. Here is my mobile recording rig. Let's just take you quickly through what we have here. We've got the iPhone XS there, which is what I use to shoot my video, but any iPhone will do. I used an iPhone 5S and a 6S for the longest time. I have my little mini tripod here, which is actually a selfie stick as well, which I'll take you through and show you in a moment. I've got my Shure MV88 microphone here. It's an iOS Lightning microphone. I have my console battery pack here, which is one that has these little connections here that has a Lightning and a micro USB at either end. They're super handy. And I've got a windshield here, a dead cat windshield for my Shure MV88. And that is it. So super compact, super lightweight. It gets thrown in the backpack and then I'm on my way. And of course the coffee is optional but highly recommended. So let's now jump in and take a look at each one of these in more detail. Now before we dive down there and take another look, the other piece of kit I recommend is one of these, a headset that has a microphone built in, because it is good for just doing videos where you just want to quickly plug in and start shooting. It gets you better quality sound than just the built-in microphone. But let's now jump down and take a look at the rest of this gear. Now I'm using the iPhone XS to shoot this, so that's why that's not there anymore. But let's start by taking a look at this microphone. This is a Shure MV88. You can see there it's a little small, lightweight condenser microphone that we plug in via the Lightning port there. It's got this built-in shield here, a wind shield that doesn't actually do a fantastic job. So that's why we have this one here, the Dead Cat windshield. And there'll be links to these and all the products I mentioned down in the description that you can check out. But if we pop the top off this one and take a closer look, there it is. There's the capsule. Very nice looking microphone. It's a stereo microphone, so you can use it for direct recordings, for stereo recordings. The Shure app that you install on your iPhone or your iPad has a bunch of great features, and I'll review this in more detail later, but I just wanted to show you that it is my favorite mobile microphone. It is not cheap, I'll tell you that right now, but it is definitely a good option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in now. I'm going to attach the Dead Cat windshield to it first and then plug it in, because you can hear that wind starting to kick up and it will improve our audio quality straight away. And this is it. So you can hear that a lot of that wind noise, even though it's still windy, you can see it's windy, it's blowing my bag away. It's still windy, but a lot of that wind noise is being filtered out now by my Dead Cat windshield, which is a good thing because it's starting to get super windy. So I will now show you around the rest of this gear and what I recommend that you take on the go when creating video. Now, as you'll probably appreciate by the Blair Witch style shaky cam that we've got going on so far, something like this is a must. This is a tripod. It's also a selfie stick. So if we open it up, what we can show is that, if I can do this one-handed, is that there it is. So there it is in all its glory. It's a nice little tripod there. We've got the mount on the top there. I've actually used a hybrid of two different ones of these. These are the Vivitar tripods, and they're super cheap but really well made and super reliable, so that's why I use them. But I'll be putting some links to these and other options down in the description as well. So what we can do is we can place our phone directly in the mount there, and this is a great one too because you can actually turn it sideways. So if you want to do vertical video or square video for Instagram, you can actually do that as well. So that makes it super flexible. And the cool thing about this, if I can do it one-handed, which I can't, there we go, it has an extension pole like this as well, so we can get really far away, which we'll show you in just a moment if we want to get more of a wider angle shot, especially if you're doing self videos like I'm known to do. And last but not least, apart from our coffee, is our power supply. So I take this with me, which is, as I mentioned there, it's got a lightning, it's got a micro USB, so that covers anything I want to charge up. And it also has a separate USB port there. This is about a 10,000 milliamp battery. Once again, links down in the description to similar batteries that you can pick up. And I also make sure I carry an extra long lightning cable as well. This one's a 2-meter long cable. So that means if I need to get far away and get my camera and my stand in a different position, I've got enough cable to still power it up, but be out of the way. So they're my power options there. My stand, my microphone, and my phone, and that is it. But before we finish up here, why don't I connect up to this, make sure I've got my microphone positioned correctly, and show you the sort of videos that we can now shoot with this setup. So we've got some interesting sun creating some weird shadows coming in, but this is the basic setup I have. So I've got the microphone that you can't see off to the side there. It's pointing directly at me, and the camera itself is pointing at me as well. So if I wanted to do shots like this, I can hold it reasonably steady with one hand there, and I can even pan around and get different shots and different angles if I want to. But the cool thing is, because I have the extension, I wouldn't do this mid-shoot usually, but I can extend out and then I can turn my camera around so that I can actually get wider angle shots. So if I wanted to get a shot like this, if I wanted an establishing shot like this, and I want to say, welcome to Studio Live today, in this video I'll be doing a bunch of stuff, then I can actually do that. Of course, I'm still holding it, so it's not going to be perfect. If I had a camera person to pay, that would be even better. The problem there is I'm a bit further from the mic, so you're going to hear a little bit less clarity in the voice, whereas if I have the phone closer to me, like so, then you're going to hear a really nice fidelity and quality from that Shure MV88. Just so that you can hear the difference, let's remove the MV88 and go back to the onboard sound so you can make a direct comparison. And here is that same shot with the built-in mic. So you can hear there that without this little fella there, it's not the greatest quality audio. You're going to hear some of that wind noise. You're not going to hear my voice as clearly. But again, if you're starting out, you can start out with this, or maybe use your headset with the microphone built in would be a good option to get you started. But the one thing that I would definitely start with is a tripod or some sort of way to get some stability in your shot, because when you are recording videos, handheld is okay for some things if you want a bit of that real feel, but how much better is it to look at a completely still and stable shot? You can hear good quality audio from the MV88, but more importantly almost is the fact that the shot is not moving around and you can actually see a stable image. So where I would start with this sort of stuff is probably grabbing yourself a tripod. I think having a stable image is super important. Make sure you've got enough power, because power is important and that's useful for the phone and for the rest of your life as well. So grab yourself a good quality battery and a cable so that you can hook that up. Again, all of this is down in the description. And then when you want to level up your quality, maybe grab something like the MV88 so that you're getting better quality audio into your videos. So that is going to do it for this one. I hope you found this useful or interesting or insightful, and if you are looking to level up the quality of your mobile video, then this gave you some ideas. Once again, all of the products are linked down in the description. Those are affiliate links, meaning if you do make a purchase, they'll break off a little chunk and send it my way. There's 2 more videos linked down below there as well, and you can subscribe to the channel by clicking or tapping on the Studio Live Today icon. I'll see you next time.